Welcome back to It's All About Spice. I'm Hina, and today I'm making a mango cheesecake. It's summertime here, and to me, the flavor of summer is really yogurt and lots of mangoes. Growing up in India as a kid, during summertime, I remember we would go out and buy Shrikhand, which is a yogurt and different kinds of dry fruits and fruit type of preparation. So my mango cheesecake is a take on an Indian Shrikhand and an American cheesecake. Now, the reason why I'm calling it a cheesecake is because the texture of this mango cheesecake feels just like an American New York cheesecake. And it even tastes like a cheesecake. I've had some friends of mine try it with me, and they were surprised how close it was to a cheesecake. Now, to make this mango cheesecake, we don't need cheese. Exactly. So what are we going to use? We're going to use mangoes, condensed milk, and yogurt, and maybe add a little bit of spices, because you always got to have some spices, right? So we're going to add some cardamom. I came across this recipe in an online food blog a couple months ago, and I was so amazed by how little of the ingredients it required and how easy it was to make. I've made this myself several times since then, and I've made a lot of modifications to the recipe. So what I'm sharing with you today is my version of this mango cheesecake, and I really hope that you like it, and I hope that you guys give this a try. If you're already a subscriber, then thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you're new here, and if you love this video, and if you want to try the mango cheesecake, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And let's quickly take a look at how to make this mango cheesecake. So to start with, we have Greek yogurt. I have about 2 cups of Greek yogurt here. If you don't have access to Greek yogurt, you can just use regular yogurt, but just make sure that you strain all the water out of the yogurt. Then I have a cup of condensed milk, and then I have mango. So this is about 1 mango. When you're picking mango for this cheesecake, try to pick mangoes that are ripe. That way, you know, they're more juicy and they've got more flavor to them. Then I have some biscuits or graham crackers here. For Indians, this is biscuit. And what I'm going to do in my cheesecake is the bottom layer of the cheesecake is going to be a crust. So it'll be a crispy crust in the bottom layer. And so for that, we need graham crackers. This is about 100 grams of graham crackers, and we'll mix it with butter. So I have about 2 tablespoons of butter that I ran in a microwave for 20 seconds just to kind of get it a little melted. Okay, and then the last thing we need is we need a spring form pan. This is what I'm going to use to pour all the cheesecake ingredients in here, and then we'll use this to bake the cheesecake. Now, if you don't have an oven, then another way to make this cheesecake is to cook it in a pressure cooker. So you would still use a springform pan or some kind of pan which looks kind of like this, and you can fill your pressure cooker with some water for the steam effect, and then we'll put our cheesecake ingredients in here. You put this in the pressure cooker on a stand, and then pressure cook it for just about the same amount of time as you would bake it in the oven, and it should come out about the same texture as my cheesecake will. Okay, all right, so let's get cooking. All right, so we're going to start by making the crust for our cheesecake. So I've got my food processor here, and I'm going to add the crackers in here, and we'll add butter. All right, so all we're really looking for is the butter to really mix with the crackers, and then for them to be a bit fine, kind of like this. So it looks like they're done. All right, so I'm just gonna add some cooking spray to the corners of my pan here so that it doesn't stick. All right, so I'm gonna add our cracker mix here. So you wanna spread this out evenly, and then you can press this using some kind of bowl so that it sets evenly. Okay, so the crust is set nicely here. Now I'm going to put this in the oven for just about 5 minutes to crisp up at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so next we're going to blend our mango, condensed milk, and yogurt. Okay, so we'll just run this to make a quick puree. I like to add the condensed milk in here. right, so this is ready. And now we're gonna pour this into our bowl with yogurt and mix it. And then I'm just gonna add 2 more ingredients in here real quick. So I've got some ground cardamom seeds or crushed cardamom seeds that I'm gonna add in here. I think cardamom gives a really nice flavor with the yogurt. And then I'm just going to add 2 drops of vanilla essence. All right, so I'm just gonna stir this so everything can mix well. And this is pretty much ready. And then we'll just go pour it in our pan and we'll bake it. The crust is set. I took it out of the oven in just about 5 minutes. So I have what we call a water bath here. So it's just another oven tray. It's a deep tray, and then I filled it up with just a little bit of water. And what we're gonna do is we're going to put this pan right in here. And then when we put this in the oven, the steam from this water is going to help keep our cheesecake a little moist. Okay, so now the other thing that I want to make sure is that the water doesn't get into this pan itself. I'm going to line it up with the aluminum foil. Okay, so next it's time for us to pour our condensed milk yogurt mixture in there. You can already see the consistency of it. It's quite thick. Good. I'm just gonna put this in here. And off this goes in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes, and then we'll take this out of the oven. All right, so our cheesecake was sitting in the fridge for overnight. So I just took it out of the refrigerator and it looks very nice. I want to show you what the texture of this cheesecake should look like. It looks like it's set, and then I'm trying to, like poke my finger in there, and it's not going deep in there. That means it's set. The other thing that you want to see is if I want to shake it around, you don't see any movement. So that means the cake is set. As you can see, the cheesecake has started to come off on the side, but it doesn't usually come off through all the sides. So I'm gonna just use a butter knife here and just try to get the cheesecake off from the sides. So next thing, I'm just gonna open this pan and the cheesecake should come out. There we go. So that's what our cheesecake looks like. Now that our cheesecake is out of the pan, this is pretty much ready. If you want, you can just eat it as it is, but I like to drizzle some mango puree on top of this. So to make this mango puree, I used 2 mangoes. Okay, so I'm just going to top this cheesecake off with some fresh mango pulp. So all right, my mango cheesecake is ready, and I've done some decoration to this cheesecake by making some mango flowers, and there's mint leaves and then also blueberries. But you guys can try all kinds of different things with this cheesecake and give it a little bit of your presentation to it. All right, so I'm gonna take a little slice here. Okay. Looks very beautiful, came out super easy, but you can see how the texture of the yogurt and everything is quite set, so it's not, falling apart there. Okay. That is tasty. All right, so why don't we bring Sean in and have him taste it and see what he thinks about this mango cheesecake.
Wow, what a beautiful looking cake. It looks like a holiday special cake to me. That is really gorgeous. I can't wait to try it. Can I have a bite here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna take one with a blueberry on it.
Okay. Gonna try it.
That is, if you didn't tell me that wasn't cheesecake, I wouldn't have known. It's got the perfect texture, unbelievable flavor. That is just delicious.
Yeah, I just love that it's because it's got yogurt in it. It's so easy to eat. It feels very light and fluffy. Because of the yogurt. It's not overly sweet. Just adding the right amount of condensed milk and fresh mangoes really does the trick. So if you can get hold of fresh mangoes, and I think it's gonna come out perfect.
Delicious. That's really, really fantastic. Great job, Hina.
I have a mouthful. Oh my God, this was so delicious and very easy to make.
I'm really getting that cardamom aftertaste too, which is very nice.
So, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this recipe. So give me a thumbs up if you love it. And then if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And if you're not, then don't forget to click on that subscribe button and bell notification too to get notified about the new videos. Thank you so much. I hope all of you guys stay safe. Take care. Love you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.